Hey folks, and welcome to this video in the Rhapsody Power Pack series. I'm Andy Lapping, and in this video I'll show you a quick and easy way to convert flow ports into proxy ports. Now there are many reasons you may want or need to do this. For example, you may have imported a model from somewhere like Cameo, or you may have used a Simulink importer to create blocks from Simulink models. The Power Pack can perform the conversion for you, either on a package or on the entire project. Here in this package, I have some blocks that have various types of flow port. The power port is atomic. That is, it is typed by a single data type, in this case, an integer. The send commands port is implicit. That is, it has multiple flow properties defined implicitly in the port itself. The send data port is typed by a flow specification, which again defines multiple flow properties. I have instances of these blocks, and those ports are connected using connectors. Lastly, block A has a simple state machine that modifies the values of its value properties, which will of course trigger those new values to be sent out through the flow ports. And we want to make sure that the model is still executable after the conversion. So let's now run that conversion. I'll right-click the package and select Power Pack, Conversion Tools, Convert Flow Ports to Proxy Ports. Now there is no way back from this, so I do get a warning which allows me to back out. In this case, of course, I'm going to click Yes to proceed. Let's see what happened. If we look at block A, we can see it has 3 new proxy ports. Those are given a prefix of P_ to avoid compilation errors. Whilst having a value property with the same name as a flow port is fine, in fact it's required for atomic ports, having the same thing with proxy ports is not. The power port, which was an atomic flow port, is now typed by an interface block, which has a flow property that matches the name and direction of the original atomic port. The send commands port, which was implicit, is now typed by an interface block, which has the same set of flow properties that were in the original implicit interface. The send data port, which used a flow specification, is now typed by an interface block. In fact, that's the same flow specification, it's just been changed to an interface block. In fact, that's the only part of this conversion that has compatible meta classes. Everything else had to be created and then the old artifacts deleted. Lastly, the old connectors were deleted and new ones were added, since the Rhapsody API does not allow existing connectors to be retargeted. Now note that the conversion of atomic and implicit ports uses the SysML 1.6 schema, where each proxy port has its own interface block. But that's fine. Rhapsody does support that in execution. For example, if I now run a full build, that will compile this converted model into an executable. Then I can click Go, and there is block A sending data to the other blocks through those new converted proxy ports. Well, that's it for this video. Over the course of the series, we'll explore the rest of the Rhapsody Power Pack features that will greatly improve your Rhapsody user experience. So please do subscribe if you want to be notified as those videos get published. But for now, thanks for watching.